Hello, my dearest confidant. This morning I woke up with more pain than I had been having over the last couple of days, and I've been contemplating whether I was going to go back and have new x-ray images done to see if maybe the swelling is down and they could see some fractures or something. But I tell you that only to say that I've been kind of taking it easy today, easier today than I had been yesterday. And I'm sitting here refilling a little pillow for my butt because it's got some old fluff in it. But anyways, I say all that to say that, I've really been thinking about what I've accomplished in my life. There's certain times where you're having a hard time dealing with something that's currently physically manifesting in your life. And, the universe tells you to slow down, much like it is me right now. And, it makes you think, like, there's so many things that I could be doing. There's so many things I could have done. There's so many things I should have done, would have done, could have done, blah, 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 right? I tend to go down the rabbit hole of that, especially the doing, right? It's all about the doing. That's where the universe has told me that I need to slow down a lot. And so I started thinking about all the things that I have done, and a lot of times I go back and I think about all of the things that I wanted when I was a little kid. And, looking at it off the top, I don't have, degrees from schools, higher education degrees from schools that say that I've been a so-and-so or a this or a that or whatever. But I don't need that. That's just a piece of paper. Even that doesn't mean that I am what the paper says I am, right? And so then I started thinking about all of the things that I really did accomplish already in my life. And, at one point in my life, I wanted to be a teacher. Well, here I am doing these videos. And while I am not inherently trying to say, these are the steps, blah, 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 I do feel as though I do teach some people some things. I had children and I actually homeschooled them for a little while. And so I did actually teach them things, not to mention all of the things that I've taught without being aware that I was being a teacher. I wanted to be a zoologist, and I've gotten some opportunities to really learn about animals in their environment and really understand how they function on a day-to-day basis and things of that nature, the things that they need to keep them healthy, how to troubleshoot health issues and things of that nature, just with the animals that I have put under my care here. And I've had some other opportunities. When I was younger, I used to read a lot because it was part of the escape that I would have from, real life. And I always wanted to be a writer. And I have self-published 3 books. And, you may not know that or have been around long enough to know that. And while they are not wildly successful, I fucking did it. And there's a lot of people out there that would say that they want to, but they never have, I wanted to be an artist. I am an artist. I make hypertufa and concrete crafts. I put together things for, earrings and head pieces and smudge fans. And I create wall art and things of that nature. And so I am an artist. And so there's so many things that I wanted. I always wanted to be a mom. I'm a mom. I really just, if there's a part of you that is feeling in a slump, and is thinking about all the things you woulda, coulda, shoulda, think about all the things that you have done. Even if it was just for a day and you're like, I don't like this, I'm never doing this again. You did it. And that makes you brave, and that makes you courageous, and that makes you accomplished, even if it's not with a piece of paper that says that you did it. Most of the greatest joys in my life have been things that I can't quantify on paper, that I can't quantify in a way that Elon Musk would appreciate, right? or Donald Trump or Oprah, or, all of those people that have accomplished like tangible things, right? They may not be able to see the value in what I bring, but I can see my value. I'm starting to see, all of those things that I have done. I mean, like I was saying the other day, I had a problem with alcohol. I kicked that habit. I used to be a smoker. I kicked that habit. I used to walk around in a depressed state the majority of the hour, day, week, month, years. And while I still have days like that, like today's kind of a down day, I mostly have joyful days now. While I have, family members that have had serious diseases, I have been able to look at their lives and make changes in mine at a younger age that could possibly prevent me from having serious diseases when I'm older. I've made lifestyle choices and started to get back to nature in a way that we used to. I also had wanted to be a singer at one time. And, even though I don't sing like Alicia Keys, I have made music and I have gifted people with music. I do singing bowls. I have an ocean drum. I have a womb rattle. And, all of these things are things that I wanted to experience. And even though a majority of these things have not been financially lucrative to me, they have definitely, absolutely been fulfilling to me on an emotional and psychological level. And I am much more rich than some people that have way more physical things than me, including actual money. And I feel like I spend my time wisely. And time is the one commodity that everybody wants that nobody can gain more of, right? We all have an amount of time that will be here on this earth, whether you think that that is predestined or it can be modified and manipulated. There's still, nobody lives to be 600 years old. It's not heard of. Not now. In the Bible, maybe, but not nowadays. And so, yeah, there's a lot of things. I always wanted to ride horses. Okay, I fell off of one the other day. Like if you'd asked me even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if I would ever own a horse and ride, I would have said, no, I don't have a desire for that. Like, that's not something I see. And here I am doing it. Sure, I'm not doing dressage or any other equestrian sports, but that was never something that I wanted. I'm getting what I wanted. And everything that I've ever really wanted, the universe has granted to me, has blessed me with, has favored me with. And while I don't have the largest social media platform, even if I only reach one other person, I've done what I came on here to do. And so, and my body has allowed me to do those things. Whether or not I'm in pain right now and not fully functioning, my body has allowed me to do that. My mind has allowed me to do that. My mind has expanded enough to where I feel like anything that I really want to do, I can do. One of the things that I still struggle with is self-promotion, and it's one of the reasons why I haven't been more successful. I'll put at the end of this a couple of clips of some of the artwork and things that I've put together, and copies of the covers of my books, so that way you can see that. And, if you're interested in that type of stuff, it's all on my website. You can get to it. If you are interested in me making something specific for you, you can ask. Of course, I have the ability to say no. If it's something that's out of my wheelhouse or something that I'm willing to try, then I'll say no. But that's up to me to say that. It's up to you to ask if you're interested. And so I guess, really this is a double-ended post, because it's about me being grateful for the things that I have and the things that I've done, even though they're not conventional ways of doing it, and then also a little bit of self-promotion. And so I implore you to look for the self-promotion in your life and the gratitude you have in your life for all of the things that you've done in an unconventional way. I love you, my dearest confidant. Until next time.